Hello crafty people, welcome to my first YouTube channel. My name is Adriana and today I'm going to show you how to assemble my Memorydex Gym Bag cut file. It will look something like this after you decorate it yourself. So this digital cut file is available on my Etsy. I'll put that in the description below in case you're interested in getting it. The cut file consists of 9 pieces, 2 straps, which are these, and it looks like this. A front and back panel, which are these, a pocket, which is this one right here, the zipper panel, which is this one right here, 2 side panels, these 2, and the bottom Memorydex portion, which is this one. So there's 9 pieces in total. These decorative strips are not included. Before you get started, I do recommend that you double layer your straps and at least triple layer or use a 110-pound cardstock in the middle or a chipboard piece for this. You want this to be sturdy so that it's not flimsy on your Rolodex. Let's start with assembling the zipper portion of it. I think this is where a lot of people get confused. It is not as hard as it looks. All you need to do is get a zipper that is a little longer than your slot. And you're just going to glue it. I probably should have not done this off the camera, but you're just going to glue it in the slot. I sewed mine. You don't need to sew it. You can just use a little bit of glue. I do not recommend hot glue because hot glue dries a little chunky and you don't want this to be chunky. You want it to be nice and malleable because it's going to have to curve. The glue that I recommend is like this one or any type of fabric glue. Love this glue. When you're gluing it, make sure that your zipper is inside this portion. I've done it where my zipper is out here and well, yeah, that's no good because I'm actually going to trim these edges. I had somebody ask me, well, isn't that going to ruin the stopper? In short, it is, but because of the way the cut file is made, you'll realize that you don't need that stopper because your side panels act as your stopper. So that's pretty cool about this cut file that you don't really need to take the zipper ends into consideration. Also, another thing, your zipper might be wider than what is necessary. So I just cut it thinner so that I'm able to fold these edges nicely and my zipper is not in the way. So the first thing I actually do is I glue down my front panels of the bag, which is this and this, to the bottom portion. You're going to have to fold on the score lines and then glue it. You don't want to glue it where these meet like that because if you do that, do you see it's going to cover your holes right here? You want to glue it where it's just on top of those holes. Now that I've glued one of the panels, I'm going to glue the other one. Try to make sure you line them up nicely so it doesn't look a little askewed. So you're going to want to put glue all over this top part and on this bottom part so that it all glues nicely together. Okay, I have here both of my bottom pieces, and before I continue, I like to put this under a heavy stack of books and let it sit there for a minute just so that the glue dries nicely and it's nicely stuck on there. Once that's dried off, I want you to notice how my 2 layers are pretty much in sync with each other. That's something to keep in mind. You want them to be lined up, otherwise your zipper is not going to work very well for you. It's going to look a little wonky, frankly. All right, the next thing I'm going to glue down are these side panels, these little ones, and I'll show you what they look like on the actual bag. It will be this. What you're going to do is you're going to grab this little piece and fold this. I did not put cut lines on that one because it's such a small piece. If you do, then it will probably rip your paper, and I didn't want that. Now that you have folded all your cut lines and this bottom piece, we are going to put glue on all of these little tabs and line them up right in the middle. As you can see, this is going to go in the middle of your Memorydex top portion, and you're going to glue them Something I recommend is grabbing a tool to kind of help you poke down and glue the things, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. All right, now that I have that glued down, the next thing that I would glue down is the zipper portion to the one panel you just glued. So just right there. But that's it. You don't want to get ahead of yourself and start gluing over here because you still need to put this one. So to recap, we glued this panel to just the bottom portion, not up here. You don't want to glue this because we still need to round those. And if you glue it straight, then it's going to get a little finicky. Your next step is to adhere this side panel onto the other side. Now that we've glued down this small side panel, it is time to glue down all of the zipper. A quick recommendation is open up your zipper so that you could put your finger in and start gluing it down and placing it with your finger. Now that we have fully glued down our zipper portion, it is time to adhere our pocket panel. So the pocket panel, you're just going to want to place it in the middle, kind of eyeball it in the middle. I have now glued on my front pocket. It is time to glue the straps. And another piece of advice I would give you is to loosen up your paper on the straps. As you can tell, this one's kind of curled. It's because I grabbed a bone folder and kind of just curled it to kind of loosen up the fibers on the paper so that it's easier to glue down like this. And when you glue this one down, you kind of want to know how far you want to put the glue. You're going to want to line up the straps from the very bottom and then figure out how far the glue is going to go, because many times I put the glue all the way up here, and yeah, that doesn't look nice when you have glue residue right here. All right, both straps are glued on, which means we are done, and all we need to do is embellish her. I cannot wait to see your guys' versions of this bag. It's just so darn cute, and I know you guys are just gonna dress it up so cute. I want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you that have said congratulations on your file or who have purchased it. I am absolutely thankful, and oh my gosh, my heart is full. I am just happy that one of you guys thought it was cool and got it, but a handful of you have bought it, and I'm just over the moon, frankly, absolutely shocked, because I am my worst critic and always think that my work is not that great or you guys aren't really gonna like it. But anyways, I hope that I taught you a little bit, and I hope that you make one of these. Bye. Oh, and one more thing, this is my first YouTube video, so please take it easy on me. I know this is really hard. Honestly, I don't understand how some of you guys do it, but I hope this helped a little bit, and thank you once again for all your support. Have a great crafty day. Bye.